Yeah, we're live now.
Okay. Oh no!
Hit your video button.
Oh no!
Hit your video button.
Oh no!
Hit your video button. And you have to mute your YouTube.
I'm
Hit
here.
your video button. Hit mute your YouTube.
How do I do that?
And you have to mute your YouTube. Are you on your laptop? Hit mute your YouTube. Are you on your phone? I don't know. You're gonna have to use a laptop. Are you on your phone?
I've lost you, Kelly. Hello. What's going on? Hey, guys. See, it says I'm live, but there's nobody here but me. I don't know if I'm live or not. Hey, guys, can you see me this morning? Somebody put it in the chat.
Can.
Huh?
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, you need to.
Can you see me this morning?
You need to get some. You need to get some earphones and put it into the phone. Okay, you need to. You need to get some. You need to get some earphones and put it into the phone.
All right, let me see if I can find them. I don't know where my earbuds are.
Okay, so then just leave the hangout for right now, okay? Just
I
mute
got them.
yourself.
I got them. Hang on. Don't give up on me yet.
Then just leave the hangout for right now, okay? Just mute yourself.
Hang on a minute.
Okay.
I found them.
Okay. 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 Hello, treasure hustlers. You'll hear a repeat. Hello, my grapevine for you. Hello, Lori Reeves. Thank you for your patience for teaching Debbie how to do this. But Debbie has a wonderful jewelry haul for us today. I've already seen it, but wait until you guys see it.
Hey, I'm back, am I?
Debbie has a wonderful jewelry haul for us today.
Can you hear me?
So wait until you guys see it. Yeah, hang on. Wait for the replay to go away.
Hey guys.
Hi, Anthony. Hang on just a sec, honey. Yeah, hang on. Wait for the replay to go away.
Hey guys.
Hi, Anthony. Hang on just a sec, honey. Yeah, hang on. Wait for the replay to go away.
Hey guys.
Hi, Anthony. Hang on just a sec, honey.
Am I ruining this hangout?
Shh.
Hey guys.
Hi, Anthony. Hang on just a sec, honey.
Am I ruining this hangout?
Is your earbuds plugged into your phone?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, wait. Hi, right here. I don't know why we're still getting this then. Is your earbuds plugged into your phone? Mute if your earbuds are plugged into your phone, we shouldn't hear it. I don't know why we're still getting this then. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's me. Mute your. It was me. Rookie mistake. Okay, Debbie, unmute yourself. Hit the microphone button, Debbie. I forgot, Anthony. I had to open up a new window and then I wasn't muted.
How's
Debbie?
that?
Oh, perfect.
Wonderful. Hi, guys. Hi, Anthony.
Hey Debbie, how are you?
I'm wonderful today.
Here I thought it was Debbie and it was me the whole time, guys.
See you, brat.
Look, at least I'm admitting it.
Yep, that's true. You do. You always admit your faults. I know. You're perfect.
I would not go as far as to say as I'm perfect, but I will admit my faults. I do. I'm pretty good about that.
Yeah, I know. You're precious. That's why we all love you, Mama.
Oh, bless your heart. Well, I had accidentally closed my other one, and then I forgot I had to open up a new one, and I forgot to mute that.
Yeah.
So, Anthony, we're doing a live working hangout today.
Cool.
And yeah, I love to chat with you and do live working hangouts, even if we're not on air. As you know, some days, whether I have a bra on or not, I like to be offline instead of online. But as long as you and I can work together and chat and everything, we're like co-worker buddies, okay? So just to explain everything to the audience. But today,
I don't see any audience.
Well, this is the thing. You got to pull up you have to be on a computer, Debbie, to pull up the chat and everything too. But this is who we got here. We got Right Dreamer, My Great Finds for You, Treasure Hustlers are here. Lori Reeves is here. I'm here. Anthony's here. So, Debbie, tell everybody what you're planning on showing us.
All right, guys. Hello. By the way, this is my first time, so just bear with me. I've got some beautiful necklaces and some bracelets and some gorgeous rings. I've got silver rings and I've got gold and diamond rings I'm going to sell this morning.
Oh, you're going to sell them?
Yeah, if anybody wants to buy them, they're for sale.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to talk about them and tell and say what you're planning on listing them for, and then if anybody wants them, they'll let you know.
Well, absolutely.
I understand. I understand. Okay.
Or you can let me know, since I can't get on a laptop to see what they're saying to me.
Yeah. And if anybody has questions, I'll let you know.
Sure,
But
that'd be great.
That's good if you're gonna tell us like what you're planning on listing the item for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, because then if anybody wants it, they can jump on it.
They can jump on it right here.
All right. Well, this is Debbie's first live. I have the camera specifically on you, girl. So go ahead with your jewelry haul. Woohoo!
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Anthony, for having me.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Debi Kendall, Nana Deb. If anybody checks out my YouTube channel, Nana Deb 1957 at gmail.com. I do sell jewelry. I have got a Poshmark closet. I don't sell on eBay. Poshmark is my only platform right now. But anyway, I will get into what I'm going to sell today. And I hope you all enjoy it. And if you are interested in the pieces, just let Kelly or Anthony know, and they'll let me know. All right, guys, the first piece I'm trying to sell today is a beautiful antique looking diamond ring that is it's 10 karat gold. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamonds. And I'm asking $250 for this. You can't beat that for gold and diamonds. You cannot beat it for gold and diamonds.
That's gorgeous.
It's a lovely fit.
You appear to be quite a natural at this.
Yeah, you
do really?
Have charisma there, Debbie.
Thank you. She does, doesn't she?
Thank you. Okay, I'll put the ring on my finger so you can see how it looks on.
That's a good focal. Can you bring it a little closer so I can see it?
Sure. It's got some antiquing look on the ring also.
I was going to say. Yeah, I was going to say.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And like I said, it's 10 karat gold and real diamonds. It has been tested, acid tested, and diamond tested. And they are real. And I'm asking $250 for this thing.
Okay.
$250, guys.
I know that's not very much. So people know. Okay. Hey, Roberta. Hey, Alice. So let's go ahead and go on to the next piece.
Okay, sure. The next piece Kelly likes a lot.
Yeah.
And it's a 14 karat gold and coral. I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought there for a minute. But it's 14 karat gold and coral, and it's approximately a size 7. Do you have a good view of it, Kelly?
Yes, beautiful view.
And the back is a small band, so it's not very wide. And I'm asking $100 for it.
Yeah, I want it.
It's a beautiful ring.
Can't afford it. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Going on to the next one.
I tried to use my smile to get it, but it just didn't hold the value that it used to.
All right, ladies, check this one out. This is a beautiful white cameo set in 10 karat gold. It's a tiny one. It fits my pinky. It's about a size 4.5 to 5. I think I'm going to ask about $80 for this one.
Oh, I think you'll definitely get that for it.
$80. It's
we don't have many people. We don't have many people in the chat and stuff right now, but yeah, I think you definitely, when you do your first auction, you definitely will have no problem selling that one.
And see, the band is a tiny band. It doesn't have a lot of weight to it. The cameo is the heaviest part of the ring, but it's a beautiful vintage piece that I picked up. And like I said, I want about $80 for it, guys.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you, Kelly.
Show that other ring I like.
This one is I don't know which one you're talking about exactly.
That one right there you got. Right there.
Okay, this right here is a 1 carat, 14 karat gold diamond ring. It is, it has, I can't count them. There's so many diamonds. But this one, I'm having to, it's less than I paid for it, but I'm having to actually ask $600 for this ring. And that is a super price for a 1 carat, 14 karat gold, oval shaped diamond ring.
Hey, Deb.
Yes, honey.
Sandra would like to buy the 14 karat coral ring and the cameo ring.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
So do you know how to send an invoice, Debbie?
I do if I had her email address.
Okay, well, I have her email address. I'm pretty sure I have her email address. Let me look.
Well, can you send it to me later after the chat?
Yeah. Well, I told her she could get it through me, but because she asked how she would buy it, and I said, well, through me, but let me see if I have her info, and if I do, I got to check my Rolodex.
Okay, so these are the two she wants, correct?
She wants the cameo. I would like to buy the 14 karat coral ring and the cameo.
Okay, so that's $180 for Sandy.
So I don't have her information. So I will type in your email address, which is Nana
Deb
DEB
195077.
Wait, 19577?
Correct, honey.
Okay.
At gmail.com.
Okay, Sandra, go ahead and email.
And shipping, excuse me, Kelly, shipping for these will be $5. So that's $185 altogether.
Okay. And you could put that in your invoice to her.
Sure, I will do that.
Sandra,
thank you, Sandra.
Email your PayPal address to that, and it was NANA, right?
No, just yes, NANA. I'm sorry, Kelly.
And then I'm going to be showing her how to do an invoice. So you'll get an actual invoice with a breakdown of each ring, what the charges are, and then she'll email it to you. You can pay it. Okay. Absolutely. She says, show the 1 karat gold ring too, please.
All right.
So basically what she's saying is, Mama, shut the hell up. So Debbie can show me her jewelry.
The 1 carat. Where did I do with it? I laid it right back down here. Holy smokes.
Is it on your finger?
No, it's in my face. And this is white gold, guys. This is 14 karat white gold.
I like white gold.
Can you see it now?
There's a little bit of a lag, so hang on. Lift it up. There you go.
Is the screen locked on you, Kelly?
Nope, it's locked on her.
Okay.
Can you see it now, babe?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, that's 600. A carat's worth of diamonds.
Try coming a little bit closer with it. Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful.
So there's 7 stones in that.
No, there's a lot more than that because the band is covered with diamonds also.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the center.
Yes, you're right. There are there's
7 diamonds in the center, and then there's diamonds all the way around. And then there's diamonds going down each band.
Yes.
Do the diamonds cover the whole thing? Show the side.
No, the bottom is not covered, but the sides. But the sides are.
So it goes halfway down, so it doesn't bother the next finger.
Absolutely. It's beautiful. Beautiful ring. Worth every penny of the money.
And you were asking how much for that?
600 for a carat's worth of diamonds.
Okay, so they've gotten to see that. Let's go to the next one.
Hi, Pamela.
All right, sweetheart.
Hi, Pamela, honey.
Did I show this one already? I did, right?
Yes.
Okay, the next diamond I have is a diamond nugget ring with a solitaire marquee and a row of round diamonds in the center. And at the top, there's a cluster.
I'm just fixated on you. I didn't know you were this charismatic.
Well, thank you, sweetie.
Hold your finger up more.
How's that?
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
Can you bring it a little closer?
Sure.
Okay, that's too close.
How about there?
You got fuzz in it.
How about that? Oh, does it have? Yep, I see it. Sorry.
That's okay.
Fuzz doesn't cost anything.
No, but it bothers me.
Okay, I took it away.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's beautiful.
How much is that one?
This one is $350.
Can't afford it.
Too bad.
You sell really nice stuff, Deb.
Oh, I know. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I love my jewelry. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Okay, this one is absolutely fantastic. It is a blue druzy with blue topaz in a 10-karat gold setting.
A blue druzy.
In the center is the druzy.
Is it blue?
It's blue. Blue druzy. It's a sky blue, topaz blue.
Okay.
And then around the edges are the topaz stones. And it is set in 10-karat gold with a filigree. Let me hold it this way, see if you can see it better.
When you turn it sideways, I can see the blue in the center.
Yes.
But when it's dead straight on, it looks gray.
Yeah, but it's blue. It's a topaz blue. And see the embellishments on the side, the filigree work. It's beautiful. It's 10-karat gold. I'm asking $125 for this one.
Let me see the front. That is so pretty.
It's out of this world pretty.
Hi, DC Cells.
And it's about a size 6.5, 7 maybe. I don't have my
DC
tool out.
What's up?
That looks stunning on your finger.
Well, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Now, the next piece I have is a wedding set. It's the diamond and the guard. Okay?
What size is it?
This one is about a 7.5.
My size.
Okay.
I don't have a wedding ring.
Well, you need this one, Kelly. This looks like you. All right. Look at the front.
Mm-hmm.
It's a marquee.
Yep.
With a half moon with diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what they look like separate.
You could wear them separate if you wanted.
Oh, sure you could. Sure you could. And
I have a wedding ring. It just needs work done to it.
Yes, yes. Well, this is a new set that I purchased from a friend of mine. She was needing some money. One piece is marked 10 karat and one piece is marked 14 karat. But when you put them together, you can't really see the difference in the gold colors.
And how much are those?
These are $175 for the set.
Well, that's not bad for the set.
Nope, $175 for the set. And they are on small bands, so they're not uncomfortable.
Yeah, I hate it when the shank is thick. Yeah, I hate a thick shank.
Well, I like it. See, my actual wedding rings is a really wide band.
You have skinny fingers. I do not. I have short fingers, so I don't have a lot of space in between knuckles.
Well, I do have skinny fingers, that's for sure. Now, I'm going to get into some of my silver, okay? That was all of my gold pieces that I'm selling for now. Now, here's a piece. Oh, I dropped it. Here's a piece.
Discount.
Yeah, discount. Dropped it. This piece has been tested. It is rubies, and it is sterling silver with 14-karat gold overlay. It's a beautiful filigree ring.
Oh, Sandra wants to know, what about just the 14-karat ring, please? Which one was the 14-karat?
From the wedding set?
Yeah.
Let me get my loop, okay? Bear with me, guys. I should have already done this, but I didn't. My first live, I couldn't remember it all.
That's okay. Hey, you're doing great. And I didn't even know you were gonna sell stuff. I thought you were just showing everybody your jewelry.
No. What's the point? What's the point in showing if you're not gonna sell it?
I just didn't know that. I didn't know you were doing an auction.
You learned a new thing now. You never know what's gonna come from me, girl. You should know that by now.
That's true.
All right. Oh, I put my eyeball out. Excuse me. All right. It's the marquee that is the 14 karat. Can you see this?
Back it up.
How's that?
That's better. Turn it to the side. Let's get a side view.
It's probably a 1/4 carat, I would say.
I love you too, Sandra. About a 1/4 carat. It looks a little bigger than a 1/4 carat, but you're tiny.
Okay, well, I still think it's a 1/4 carat.
Listen, you know your diamonds. I know that you know your diamonds. So
I do. I've dealt in diamonds for years.
I know you have.
And I would say that it's a 1/4 carat, maybe a tiny bit bigger, but it would be actually cheaper, Sandra, if you're interested in getting the whole set than me separating it out.
How much would just the solitaire be?
How much would the solitaire be? Probably $125.
Well, how much was the set?
$150.
I thought wasn't the whole set $125?
No, darling. No. If I said that was a mistake. It's $175 for the set.
Oh, so it's just an extra $50 for the wrap.
Correct.
Okay. I thought I heard $125. Sorry.
No, I gave more than that for it.
Oh,
I can't lose money on my diamonds, you know?
Okay. So it's $175 for the set and then $125 for the solitaire. Okay, she'll let us know.
Okay, good deal.
Now, Alice wants to know what the size of the diamonds in the center of the $600 white gold ring are.
Oh, that's tough.
Why don't you take a look at it?
I'm looking.
Anthony, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't know what I was getting you into. I had no idea.
I don't mind. I was just finishing up the stuff that needs to go out anyway.
Oh, gosh. Alice, that's a hard question. I don't have anything to measure, but I would guess that they are maybe in the center, the 7 diamonds. They're probably a 0.5, I would think.
Half a carat?
No, the full ring is a full carat.
The full ring's a full carat.
That's correct.
Half a carat is the diamonds in the center.
That is correct.
You're probably right on with that.
Yeah, that's
Aaron.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so Right Dreamer did say you said 175. Sandra says that she would like the 14 karat solitaire. Is that correct, Sandra? You want just the solitaire for 125?
Now, isn't Sandra the one that bought the opal and the coral also?
Yeah, she is.
So does she want this?
Anna.
Does she want the marquee?
Yep, she does.
Okay, and it was 125.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, good deal. And she doesn't want the wrap
she doesn't want the wrap
for 50. Oh gosh, that's going to be hard to sell. Kelly, you want it for 40?
We'll talk later.
All right. Okay. Now I'm going to move on to my silver. Okay.
Probably not. I'm going to have to say no because I didn't do my auction this week, so.
Well, I owe you money, so we could just split it like that.
Yeah, but still, I can't. I understand. I'm going to say no. So if there's anybody in the chat that wants that for 50, let her know. So, okay, let's move on.
All right. Check this one out. Can you see it on this finger?
Oh, yeah. I love you too, Aaron.
This one, guys, is a ruby and 925. It has been tested, and the stones have also been tested.
Put it to the front. I can't see it.
How's that?
No, move the ring to the front. It's crooked.
Oh, sorry, honey. I didn't understand. How's that?
Oh, I can see it now. Okay.
It is beautiful. It's a 3-stone marquee cut, 925, and I'm asking $45 for it. The gems are real rubies.
What size is it?
It is. Let me try it. I'll have to tell you by my finger. It's a 7. It's a 7.
Thank you, Jesus, for being not my size.
It's a 7. Ladies,
gorgeous.
And I'm asking $60 for it with real rubies. Real rubies, guys. Check it out. It's gorgeous. Look at the. I haven't tested the diamond stones, diamond-looking stones around it. Possible diamonds. I couldn't swear to it. I haven't tested them.
That's really pretty. And you only want $40 for it?
No. 50 for this one.
50? Okay.
I'm sorry, you're right, Kelly. I misspoke. $45 for this one.
Okay, 45.
45 for the ruby. Now this next one is out of this world. It's very vintage. It is marked sterling silver. It is genuine peridot. It's set in an antique setting, and the gallery is just absolutely unreal. I want to show you the gallery first.
Back it up a little. Look at that filigree.
Isn't that beautiful? Been tested. Real peridot, sterling silver, and there's the stones.
Back it up. There you go. Bring it down just a little bit. Tilt it forward. There you go.
How's that?
It up. Back it up. That's pretty. How much is that one?
This one is 60.
What size is that?
This one is an 8. It fits my pointer, and I wear an 8 on my pointer.
That's pretty.
And I said 60 on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So are we ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah, move on to the next one.
All right.
Sandra's going to message you when she gets off of work.
Okay, good. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you, Sandra. All right, guys. This one has been tested, and it's yellow or orange.
Debbie, what's your Poshmark closet?
Nana Deb, I'm thinking. Now, these aren't listed on Poshmark. These are things that I haven't got listed yet. Ready for the next one?
Yep. Thank you, Sandra. Go ahead and message her. If you don't hear back or whatever, message me.
Yes, please, Sandra. I'll try my best.
Right, Dreamer, you know how to get a hold of me if you can't find her closet, and I'll get you her closet, okay? You know how to find me.
This next one is a yellow opal, tested, sterling silver, and real opal.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't it beautiful? Look, can you see the color?
Are those fire opals?
Yes, they are.
Oh my goodness.
Can you see the colors really well?
Mm-hmm.
And it's also on a small band in the back, so it's not going to be bothersome.
What size is that?
This one is about a 7.
How much is that one?
This one is a little more expensive because, opals are kind of high, so it's going for 80.
80?
$80.
4 fire opals. What's that, Anthony?
I was saying hi to Veronica. She's in the chat.
Hey, Veronica.
And they're teardrop shaped.
They're pretty.
It's beautiful, beautiful stones.
Okay, what's the next one?
All right, here we go. The next one, I'm going to move along here. I think is very unique. It's a chevron shape. It has a gold band and a silver band. I'm not sure that the gold is real gold, but it's gold filled. I've wore it. It's never turned. And it looks like this. The bottom band is gold and the top band is silver. I'm gonna say gold tone to be safe, but it is marked 925.
Okay,
and
so
it's about
gold is gold plated over sterling silver.
I would guess, yes.
Okay.
And here it is on the finger. It's about a size 8 or a 8.5, maybe a 9. I don't think it's that big, but there it is.
It looks like an 8.
So I'm asking $50 for this one. Did you get my price?
$50, yep.
Okay. That's for the chevron.
Okay. Moving on.
Okay, I dropped my phone. Bear with me here. All right. This one, you'll never guess where I found it.
Yeah, I wonder where you got that one.
Yeah. It's a nice dome. Wave like you can there. How's that? Can you see it?
Yep. Turn it a little more to the front.
Oh, have I got it crooked again?
Yep.
All right. How's that?
And it does dome up. So bend your finger like this to show the dome. Straight towards us. We can't see it.
I'm sorry. How's that?
Face your fingernail towards the camera. Put your fingernail towards the camera. Now do this. Now put your hand down. I want to see how tall it is.
I'm trying to show you, honey.
I know, I can't tell from that angle.
Oh, well, let me do this. How's this? How's this? Let me find it again. There it is.
Turn it sideways. There you go. Now we can see how tall it is. I know how tall it is because I used to own it.
I know, right? Thank you, Miss Kelly. Thank you, Miss Kelly, for sharing. This is a marked 925, and it has some aged look in the between these scrolls.
It does.
As you can see.
Ring. It's a beautiful ring, you guys.
It really is.
It's about a 7.5, right around in there.
It's about a 7, maybe 7, maybe 7.5. Yeah. When I tried it on my finger, it will not fit my pointer, so we know it's not an 8.
Yeah, it's about a 7.
And
I wore it as a knuckle ring.
Yeah, I think I'm needing it needs cleaning too. The back, you can see, is still tarnished. I haven't cleaned it. Whoop. Now, can you see the back?
Yep.
Still black. Hadn't been cleaned. Beautiful ring. It would shine up so gorgeous.
If you wanted to shine it up.
Exactly. Or
how much is that?
This one is $35. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Any interest in that one?
I'll let you know if there is.
Sure. All right. The next one, I love this ring, and I hate to part with it because I'm partial to emeralds. Okay? This one is marked 925. It is real emeralds. And the emeralds are all separated. I don't know if you can tell. It was hard for me to tell when I was looking at the ring myself. Can you see that, Kelly?
Yep.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, bring it back just a little bit.
How's that, babe?
There you go.
How's that?
That's even better. That's really pretty.
It's beautiful. And it has a wave to it. It's not completely straight across the front, the top.
Mm-hmm.
It has a little bit of a curve.
Yeah.
And like I said, it has been gem tested for emeralds. It has been tested for sterling silver, and it is $80.
So that's 925?
Yes, it is. And it's marked and it's been tested.
That's pretty.
Any interest? Let Kelly know or let myself know.
In the chat. Go ahead, move. Let's go to the next one.
All right. The next one is a beautiful little ring. It's very antique. It's marked sterling also, and it's fire opal.
I like fire opal.
And it's very filigree.
Now, this fire opal's a lot darker than the last fire opal.
That is correct. It has more blues and greens in it. Kind of looks like the Mystic Fire, but it's darker colors. and it's filigreed all around. You can see that it's very antiqued, and the band on the sides, if you'll notice, has this beautiful filigree work. So it's very antique looking. This one I'm asking 60 for.
It's really pretty. What size is that?
This one is a size 7, possibly an 8. I can get it on my index finger.
It's an 8 then. I don't know why you have to do that to me.
I'm sorry.
How much was that one?
This one is $80.
Okay.
Am I asking too much for my silver?
No, not at all. I just am considering buying a couple pieces.
Oh, I gotcha. All right, gals. This one is turning on the bottom. It is gold over silver with real rubies.
What do you mean it's turning on the bottom?
Okay, let me explain myself. It is a 925 ring with a 14 karat gold overlay, or maybe a 10 karat gold overlay. Okay. It's made of real rubies. I haven't tested the stones around the rubies to see if it's diamonds. And the gold is wearing off. The gold filled plating is wearing off on the back, is what I'm saying. Okay. But you can see the top is still yellow, beautiful yellow gold with these gorgeous rubies.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's a beautiful ring.
How much is that one?
This one is $45 since the silver is, the gold tarnish is wearing on the back.
Which you could touch up with a pen too.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's just an exquisite ring. I haven't cleaned any of these because, frankly, I just got them in the mail today.
Yeah, I know, because you were showing me.
Exactly. And this next one I'm not selling, but I am going to brag because I love it.
Show us.
This thing.
Yeah, I like it.
It's beautiful. My favorite of all of them. It's a real stone, real sterling silver. It's set in a 4-prong setting. Can you see that?
Hi, Anamora.
Hi, Anna.
Anamora.
Can you see that, Kelly?
Hey, Deb. Yeah, I can see it.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It is gorgeous. I told you that.
It's a beautiful stone.
I love it.
And should I go on or should I stop with that?
No, you can show us what else you got.
That was just all of my rings, girls. So grab them. Grab them while you can get them. I've got some super prices. I think everybody will agree with me on that.
And everybody that watches this later will see it too. So they'll let me know, and then I'll let you know.
That's wonderful. All right, guys. I'm going to start with some bracelets now. And the first one I have, and everybody has heard of Ronaldo. Let me see if I should fit this on my hand or not. Bear with me, guys. I want to show it to make it just so its beauty really shows.
Hey, Deb, I only have a few more minutes.
Understand, sweetie. I'm going to do it fast.
Okay.
All right. Can you see it there?
Yep.
Or would it be better held on my arm? It's the Greek key Ronaldo.
Just hold it with your hand. Because that looks like part of the display.
All right. Sorry, I'll do that. All right. It's the Greek key Ronaldo.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's beautiful. It clasps in the back with a hook.
Is it copper or is it gold tone?
No, it's gold tone that is dirty. Sorry, I don't do a lot of cleaning on stuff I don't wear a lot. And this one I've had for a little while. The interior is silver. I would assume that it's all sterling silver. I don't see a mark. But with the price I paid for it, it should be silver and gold. But I'm not sure. So anyway, this one is $60.
All right.
If anybody's interested. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is another Ronaldo. And this is going to be my last piece, I promise.
Okay.
This is the Circle 8. It's gold tone and silver tone.
That's pretty.
With the hook back. It's about a 6. It's a small wrist piece. And you can see the two-tone.
It's really pretty.
I hope. And this one is also 60.
That's pretty.
You know, Ronaldo goes up into the hundreds.
Does it?
Yes, very expensive for jewelry.
Mm.
All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for me today. So if anybody is interested in any of my pieces, just contact Kelly. And I think she gave you my email address.
Yep, it was Deb, or it was Nana Deb.
19577. The year I was born and then a 7 added.
Okay.
At gmail.com.
Okay.
And everybody, thank you so much for being patient with me. Like I said, Kelly said, this is my first time and I've totally enjoyed being with you guys today. And I hope I've brought you some jewelry that you'll love.
Well, you got a few sales, so hey, I mean, nothing better than that. Your first time out, right?
Amen, honey. Thank you, thank you, Jesus.
It's awesome.
Thank you, Anthony.
Hey, it's nice putting a face with the name finally.
Now you see what this old ugly gal looks like.
I wouldn't say that. I would not say that at all.
Well, thank you, Anthony. You're a sweetheart.
She's fiery, isn't she, Anthony?
It really is. I'm gonna have you on my channel sometime too, Debbie.
I'd love it, love it, love it. You know me. When I got on a platform, I'm gonna talk. I'm a little bit like Kelly.
Yep.
I think that's why she and I are such good friends.
Mm-hmm.
Is because I'm a blabbermouth too. But okay, guys.
I always call her my stalker.
That's right. I stalk my Kelly. I love her so much. Guys, have a good day. I love you and thank you for letting me be here. And if you see something you like, let me know. It's yours. Goodbye, everybody. I love you.
Just close your window. I love you.
Real quick,
Bye.
I just wanted to mention, if it's cool with you, I just released a video this morning. I met up with a guy who's local to Pittsburgh yesterday named Mark. He has a YouTube channel called Going Twice. So if it's cool, I want to drop another link to the video.
Yeah, right ahead.
If you guys could just show Mark some love, let him know that Pittsburgh Hip Flip Mama sent you. That would mean a lot. And
Nana Deb.
And Nana Deb. Because he's pretty new to YouTube, and he was actually inspired by watching our videos, which is just like mind-blowing to me because we're still pretty new too. But yeah, if you guys could help him out, it would mean a lot to me.
Yeah, drop this link. I'll subscribe.
Can I say one more thing to Kelly before I go?
Yeah, baby.
Kelly, make sure that you get everybody's emails that bought something from me so you can shoot them to me, please. And the name.
Yep.
And did you keep down the prices for me?
No, but we can watch the replay.
All right, baby. Thank you, and goodbye again, all.
Love you.
Love you too,
Thanks,
Kel.
guys.
Bye, Anthony.
See ya.
Okay, so what's the link? Is this his link, Anthony?
No, that's the link to the video he's in with me. And I have his link in the description of that video.
Oh, okay. But if I click on this, I guess I can click on this.
Yeah, if you just click on that, it'll take you to my video. And then in my video, you just click on the description. His link's right there.
Okay, and then what I will do is I will get that link and then put it in my link.
Cool.
This and that, right?
Oh, no, that's my YouTube channel. Or not my YouTube channel, my eBay store.
This and that.
Yeah, he is like right above. Should be. Let me pull it up so I can actually see.
I see it. Copy link address. I got it.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
I got it, my dear. And now I'm back on my channel. And there it is for everybody. Woo, woo. Hi, kid. What's up? Hi, Jennifer Hayes. Now I got to go back over to his and subscribe. I'm sub 98.
Awesome. Yeah, he was at 90 yesterday when we recorded. He was the one, I don't know if you remember, we were doing a live. I think it was me, you, and Derek, and he popped in the chat, and I asked everybody to go sub to him, and that like gave him a nice boost. But I set a goal yesterday to try to get him up to 120. And the reason for that would be if just 10% of my subscribers would subscribe to him, then he would have 120 subs.
Nice.
That was kind of I feel like an attainable goal.
Nice.
But he's a good guy. He's super knowledgeable. He outpicked me yesterday.
No way.
Yep.
Well, I'm sub to him now, so now I'm gonna be watching his content.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Cool thing is he even has the drone going over Pittsburgh in his intro of his video.
Is it the same one that you are?
It's a little bit different of a drone, but yeah, it's a different drone, different city, or I mean, different song. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of cool. It was like paying homage.
Did you read the description of my first video today?
I read the one last night. Are you talking about Scrappy? Are you talking
No.
about Oh, you cut yourself.
No, I punctured my knuckle with an earring back. The earring went all the way in, and I hit it on the table like this, and it bent the backing inside my knuckle. So it was in there and twisted sideways.
Oh, wow.
I could not get it out. I had to pull it up. But I mean, I can use everything. So I must not have hurt it too bad, but it was in the knuckle. I just have to watch out for infection. Hi, Barb. I had a Band-Aid on it that had antibiotic stuff. I'm going to put this one on there. I'll take care of it, so it'll be okay. What's up, Barb? That girl surprises me every day, not Barb. She was so funny because I thought she was just gonna show her jewelry, like do a jewelry haul.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, thanks, Barb. And then she's here. She is selling, and not just selling, but making sales. So that shocked me just a little bit.
Cool.
Aaron says he's sub 99.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys showing him some love. He's a really nice guy. The cool thing is it's such a small world. His girlfriend works with my mom in the exact same department.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. And they've known each other for a while.
Barb, yeah, I can still use this one, even though it's hurt. And I can use this one. You know, I do daily, because of my arthritis, I do daily stretches, and sometimes in the car, I'll do them, or I'll be like this, stretching it out, and I'll do different fingers and stuff. And when I'm doing my middle finger, my husband will be like, put your middle finger down. I'm like, I'm doing my finger stretches. Looks like you're flipping somebody off. Well, that's their problem.
That's why there's an outbreak of road rage in Kalamazoo.
I have road rage. I have road rage. If you watch any of the lives from when I was driving, I have serious road rage. I'm like, excuse me, pick a lane. What? Are you kidding me? Come on, guy. Ask anybody who has watched any of my lives. They will tell you that I have serious road rage.
You'd have a road raging with mama video.
Yeah, raging the roads with mama. Road rage with mama. Yeah, it can be bad. It just irritates me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand.
Okay, well, now I can actually work.
What do you have on the agenda for today?
Well, That wasn't bad taste, Barb. It was funny. Today, I am going to list everything I've taken photos of. And that's what I'm going to do right now.
Nice.
I've taken photos of, I don't know, probably about 20 things. So I've got to make drafts out of those on my phone and then get them listed. That's what I'm going to be working on right now. Debbie's back. Debbie, that was so funny. I thought you were just going to do a jewelry haul, and here you're doing an auction. So I'm going to have to change the name of the YouTube to Debbie Kendall's First Jewelry Auction. You did good, though. You have knowledge of jewelry, and you have good stage presence. You did fantastic.
Yeah, I was impressed. I was very much impressed with you, Debbie. You did better than I did in my first live. My first live, I used Derek as a crutch because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But you just came on here and you just blew it out the water.
I know. She just was like, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Debbie's about to take over the interwebs.
I know, right? I forgot whose channel I was on. She's always saying, I want to go live. I want to go live. I want to go live. And she's going to have to get a computer or laptop if she wants to go live, though.
Yeah, it'll be a lot easier for you.
Well, she can't go live on a mobile because she doesn't have 1,000 subs.
That's true.
So she'll have to have a laptop or, you know.
I'm in the middle of listing some DS lots I picked up. I'm busting them down, so it's just like basic stuff because I'm trying to make as much as I can off of it.
Yeah, see, again, you're talking a language I know nothing about. I think DS is a video game.
It is, yeah, Nintendo DS system. It's like a little handheld. These ones are the backwards compatible ones. They play DS games, but it also plays Game Boy Advance games in it as well.
Oh.
So I picked up 3 of those this past weekend. And one thing a lot of people don't know, there's really good money in their cases too. You can sell their cases anywhere between like $9, $15, maybe even up to $20 for like a Nintendo branded case. So like I do everything separate. I mean, I'll include a charger with the DS, but other than that, like pretty much selling them just alone. Then I got all the games. I might even sell the case that all these games are in too, separate.
Jeez. Anthony, why don't you just bust out an auction now?
Okay. I don't know where to start. Like, seriously, like, this is what I have unlisted, guys. I don't know if you could see behind me. It's, like, massive. Everything that's on this floor looking all crazy, that's, like, all of my unlisted inventory that I'm still trying to get through. And I'm trying to also prepare to go to the flea market in the morning.
Well,
so all types of craziness.
All right, then. Hi, Swift Seller. How you doing? Yeah, I didn't have my jewelry auction last night. That felt a little weird, but I sat here and I sat here and went through jewelry. I was still playing with the jewelries. I just wasn't selling it. But
most of your people like jewelry, huh? They're mainly like jewelry people, because I don't even know what I would put up that people would want on your channel.
Yeah, I have an eclectic amount. Like Barb Picky Chick, she does jewelry. Aaron Marcus, he does everything.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie, she likes jewelry. Who else is up in here? Swift Seller, I'm not sure what he's into. Swift Seller, what you into? Jennifer Hayes, she's jewelry, but she likes other stuff too. Let me see if I got this battery, man. Hanamara. CR 1216. That still cracks me up. I had no idea she was going to do that. She's like, if somebody sees something they like, they can buy it, right? And I'm like, absolutely. And then before you know it, we got us an auction.
Making that money.
Hey, she sold a couple things. 1216. Oh, that's 2016. Good for her. She did great, though.
Yeah. Well, a lot of this stuff I don't have listed yet still needs tested. I have a ton of electronics here that I need to test yet. A lot of like DVD, VHS combos.
I can't believe this. I just ordered like 300 batteries and I still don't have a battery for this.
I actually just got a email back from one of the people that bid on something I auctioned off on Monday, and he was like, "Wow, that was the quickest I've ever gotten something."
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, that made me feel kind of good because I'm typically a same-day shipper.
That would make you feel good. Hey, Anthony, what thought have you put into doing a separate store for your cards?
Yeah, I was considering it. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. I'm definitely considering starting that soon, though. Give me 1 second. I got to grab this call real quick.
You go ahead.
Right back. I'm just going to mute myself.
Yep, that's fine. Swift Seller, I am with you. I sell a lot of clothes. I'm trying to like kind of get out of the clothes, but I still have so much clothes to list. But I do a lot of hard goods too. A lot of glassware. I really, really like glassware. I cannot believe all of those batteries. And I still got to order more. I'll tell you what, once I put new batteries in my watches and stuff, my watches sell pretty good. I am not going to lie. Hi, Kathy Weezer. You're just starting? Did you open up an eBay store, Kathy? Kimmy wants to know what my frog thing is. This is a teapot. He's a little teapot, short and stout. Here is his handle. Here is his spout. His head will open up, but it's got to be in a certain position. There's my froggy. He's a teapot. No chips or cracks or nothing. He's by Fib. I haven't even comped him yet. Isn't he adorbs? I love him. But I don't love him enough to keep him. He'll be going in my eBay store. You could use him for a cookie jar if your hands were small enough to get in there. I have to comp him. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. Because I meant to do that. This is supposed to be a working hangout. And Anthony, did you win the lottery? Did you win the lottery?
No, that was just my mom.
Hey, that's like winning the lottery.
Yeah. I needed to ask her to do me a favor, so had to make sure I got it while she was on her lunch break.
Tell everybody how old you are, Anthony.
I am 34 years young.
Can you believe that, guys, that he is that young? He's 34 and he's a retired professional wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
34 is kind of like the age to get out of wrestling because your body's so broken up. Hi, Maggie Doodle.
Yeah, I've been out of wrestling though for a long time now. Since
have you?
Yeah, I retired in 2012.
Oh, because you broke your back.
Yeah.
How many years did you wrestle?
Like 5 or 6.
Really?
Yeah.
So you started when you were young.
Yeah. I actually wrestled for a year and a half with my back broken and just was trying to push through it because I, had such a bright future ahead of me.
So you wrestled for about 7-8 years.
Maybe 5 or 6 total.
So you were heading up to the WWE, eh?
I wanted to. I know a lot of people that wrestle there now. Like
that's awesome.
They were coming up when I was coming up.
Can you give John Cena my phone number?
Sure. I actually don't know John Cena, but I know a lot of people that know John Cena.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
I can third hand give him your number if you'd like.
You can what?
I can third hand give him your number.
No, it's okay.
He's single now. I
have nothing to speak to John Cena about.
Hey, Aaron's birthday's on Tuesday.
Don't forget. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Sing, Anthony.
Happy birthday, dear Aaron.
Aaron. Happy birthday to you.
She's a little bit better of a singer than me, guys.
This is my normal song. Have a happy birthday, filled with love and good cheer. On this special day, I'd like to say good luck throughout the whole year. May your wishes be fulfilled. May all your dreams come true. Have a happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's what I'm wishing for you. If I hit a bad note, I just go with it. I just go with it.
Aaron, I would love to come visit you, dude. Seriously. So you must be near Houston, because I'm pretty sure that's where Booker lives. Yeah, he says Booker T has a wrestling thing right down the street from him.
Oh, that's cool. That's
awesome. And
Booker T is cool. He's cool.
Yeah, Debbie thought that wrestling was fake. It is predetermined, but a lot of the moves are real. Now, the guys do try to take care of each other and not injure each other, but a lot of
times sumoplexing each other. When they're sumoplexing each other, they're really doing it. They're really doing those moves. I mean, when somebody is thrown on the canvas, they're really thrown on the canvas.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's really fake is the kicking. The hitting is half of what it normally would be. You don't really get kicked. Sometimes you get the toes, but yeah, all that thrown around in fish lining and all that stuff, that's all real.
The funny thing is I watched back the match where I originally hurt my back, and you can tell immediately, I hit the canvas, and as soon as I start to spring up, I'm already reaching for my low back. I knew something had happened.
I want to see that footage.
Okay. I can see if I can get it to you.
Yeah, Debbie, that's how he broke his back, was wrestling.
Yeah, I was a professional wrestler, Debbie. there's no way to explain how it happened, because once it happened, I had to turn around and take another move right after. I had to get right back up because I took like a double finisher for this team to beat me.
They had to tag team him.
Mm-hmm. And then I wrestled with it broken for a year and a half, which just made it 100 times worse. And I'm still dealing with a lot of issues to this day. Like I have to have 2 different hip surgeries just because of the wear and tear that's been done to my back.
That's why there's a lot of talk nowadays about people, when they think about what their signature move is, that they make sure that their signature move is not something that's going to really damage their body.
Yeah.
Over the years, like, Hulk Hogan did the drop or whatever.
Yep.
He did the drop thing, and that he's broken his back too.
Yep.
And Nikki Bella did
the rack attack.
Yeah, the rack attack. I was gonna say the rack back.
Yeah. Now she had to change it because of her neck injury.
Yep. So
you're right. I am lucky to be walking. When it first happened, like I did struggle to walk. In fact, I'd have matches where I'd go to like lock up with somebody, and then my legs would just give out, and I'd crumble to the mat towards the end of my career. So that was like I had no choice but to retire at that point, because I very well could have crippled myself. But yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right with even some people having to change their moves and such.
Do wrestlers make good money?
If they're in the WWE or now AEW, yeah. But if not, if they're just on the indies, then no. I mean, there were some places that I would go and make $5 to wrestle like a hardcore match.
Really?
But the whole point of it was to just keep getting my face in front of crowds and to build following, because the more people that want to see you come to their town and wrestle, the more you make and the more opportunities you have. So
you want to get your character out there.
So yeah, I would lose money sometimes to drive out to certain cities or towns and wrestle, but by the same point, it was getting my name out there and building me a bigger following. I was lucky that there was a NWA territory like an hour from my house, so that's where I got my training, and that's where I really had as my home promotion. So I was lucky in that regards, because the NWA it's still to this day a really big wrestling organization. It's nothing like it used to be. It used to be really big back in the day with like Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes. They died out pretty hard in the early 90s with Vince McMahon buying up a lot of the territories. And then the biggest territory that was left turned into WCW. So they're nothing like they used to be. But, I mean, they're still, on the upper end of things, especially independently. So I lucked out with having that promotion within an hour. And then in 2010, I co-opened up, I should say, my own wrestling company in West Virginia. West Virginia was nice because they didn't have a whole lot of the regulations that Pennsylvania or Ohio have. So we were able to get in there and really run a company a lot cheaper than we would have anywhere else in the tri-state around here. So yeah, we had a really nice wrestling company going, and we'd bring in big names that used to wrestle in WWE or people that were coming up on the indies, and it was just really, really awesome.
That's cool.
I miss it all the time, especially whenever I see like an independent show or anything that's not WWE, because WWE, it's like I was never there, but whenever I see shows like where I theoretically could still be, it makes it hard to watch because I like want to be there.
You would literally cripple yourself if you didn't now.
Yeah, I definitely would. Fishing and Picking asks, when you travel to wrestle, how do you know who to practice and who picks who wins? A lot of times, I wouldn't know who I was wrestling or who was going to win until I got there. Typically, the booker, who's the guy who kind of writes the whole show and, kind of scripts out what's going to happen, he'll have a piece of paper hanging on the wall in the locker room, and it'll have each match and underline whoever's going to win. So I would see, okay, well, this week I'm wrestling this guy, and okay, there's an underline under my name, which means I'm going to win. And then from there, we'd get there. I'd connect with the guy I was wrestling, and we'd come up with basically a beginning and an end to the match. And the rest would just be completely kind of ad-libbed, if you will, between he and I based on how the fans were reacting, because we would want to take them on kind of like a roller coaster ride throughout the match, because there's a lot of psychology behind the art of wrestling.
Hello, Joy. How are you, honey? Kathy Weezer wants to know if you ever heard of Dick the Bruiser. He was really old school.
I have, yeah.
Here's a picture of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely have.
Yeah, and it's so sad now to see all of these old guys. And when I say old, I meant old wrestlers, but they're elderly now, and they're in wheelchairs, and they've got oxygen. And you sometimes you see them in the media, or even better yet, when you watch The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke, Ric Flair actually came forward after that movie. I cried so hard in that movie. And said that was 100% accurate. That movie was accurate. The depression that you go through when you go to those signings. Excuse me. Oh, you go to those signings, the guys who are all beat up, they can't walk, they're in wheelchairs.
Yep.
Just from all the damage to the bodies and stuff. At least they're more aware now.
Yeah.
And now with the diagnosis of CTE and whatnot, there's precautions.
They're getting better about that now. Like even WWE, if you watch their product now, they won't allow the guys to hit each other in the head with chairs anymore. Whereas back in the day, it was nothing but chair shots to the head. I remember going through practice when they were teaching us how to use chairs and stuff like that. A lot of times you'll see somebody put up a hand to kind of sustain the blow. They wouldn't let us do it because they wanted to teach us how to properly take a shot to the head, which even to this day, sometimes I'll just lose thought process for a while and I'll forget where I'm at, or say I'm watching a Steeler game, there'll be a touchdown that I don't even recall happening. So there's a lot of problems people can have from chair shots like that. So I thought it was cool that WWE kind of stepped in to kind of protect the wrestlers a little bit more in that regard.
Right. I was going to say that exact same thing about the headshots.
Yep. The best place though, where they train you to take it is right here. It's supposed to be the hardest part of your head. That's where you're supposed to absorb most of the blow. But I mean, if somebody's swinging it and they're off, they could hit you anywhere and really, really knock you out. I've had some matches where I was concussed the whole time and literally just delirious, basically just going because my body was trained to go, the rest of the match. But
how many concussions do you think you've had?
I can't even count, to be honest with you. There are many nights Ashley would sit up with me after, getting back from a show just because she didn't want me to fall asleep with a concussion. But yeah, I've been concussed a lot of times. I can't even count how many.
That's terrible.
Fishing and Pickin' asks, is there talking in the match, whispering? Yeah. If you look in every single match, there's always talking. The better wrestlers know how to hide it more. A lot of the guys with long hair, what they'll do is you'll see they'll be going to pick somebody up and their hair's covering their face or whatnot. They're talking when that happens. Anytime you see that, they're definitely talking. But yeah, there's talking in every match. You could even Google wrestlers talking or something like that, and it'll show you them calling what they call calling spots. Because typically, if I were to pick somebody up and say clothesline, they know I'm going to throw them off the ropes and then come back with a clothesline or something like that. You know what I mean? Or basically what you do is you just call out, quick word, whatever the move you're going to do is or something like that.
You noticed it too when they do a hold.
Or if you've been beating up on them for a while, typically it's called the heat. It'll be the part of the match where the bad guy takes over and he's just beating up the good guy. And when it's time for the good guy to make his comeback, typically the bad guy will just say fire up, and then they know that it's time for them to start coming back.
Isn't that incredible? All the inside information into the WWE.
My tag team partner actually wrestled for the WWE several times when they came to Pittsburgh.
Did you go?
No, this was before he and I formed a team.
Oh.
He was older than me. He was like,
who is this?
His name's Crusher Hansen.
Okay.
He still wrestles. Like he's like at the very end of his career now. But yeah, he was much older than me. By the time I even came through training, he was actually my trainer. He was the NWA National Heavyweight Champion at the time. So the fact that I was being trained by him was like a big deal.
Because you were the Hanson brothers, right?
Yeah, and we actually got that gimmick because I was actually training to wrestle under a completely different gimmick, and he had me as his like enforcer before I was ready to start wrestling myself. Like as he was training me, I'd go to shows with him, and he'd have me as like an enforcer.
Is that him?
No, that is that's Eric from the War Raiders. I'll see if I can find a picture of him.
It says Hanson. Oh, right here. Is that him?
No. Here, hold on, I'll find him for you.
Kevin Steen. I hate him. He's not even a wrestler. I'm going to look for you, Anthony.
But here, so anyway, while I'm looking up his picture, he was originally the NWA National Heavyweight Champion. I started training with him. I came out as like one of his bodyguard / enforcers, and people just started saying that I was his little brother because everybody was trying to figure out who I was. And so we just ended up becoming the Hanson brothers once I was ready to start actual wrestling, once my training was complete. You know, I might have some pictures on my Instagram. I'm not having very much luck with Google.
Let me see. I spelled your last name wrong.
Well, that was quick. I already got an offer on that DS that I just listed.
The one that you just listed?
Yeah.
Well, I know this isn't you. This is Roman Greco. Spell your last name.
The wrestling last name or the real last name?
Oh, it's not under your real last name?
No.
What would it be under?
I wrestled as Tony Hansen.
That's right.
Hansen.
Hansen.
Sen. And we originally got that name because when Crusher started wrestling, his name was Bone Crusher, and people said that he looked like Stan Hansen, who was a really well-known wrestler back in the day. So he ended up adopting the moniker as Crusher Hansen, and he actually went around saying that he was the nephew of Stan Hansen. So here's
Stan Hansen right here, but
yeah, Stan Hansen's like super famous.
I don't see you, Anthony.
Well, yeah, I was never in there with Stan Hansen. He was already long retired by the time I came around.
Tony Hansen versus John Burton.
Oh, there you go. There's a match. Yeah, John Burton was actually a well-known radio personality in Pittsburgh. He's in Tennessee now, but he does like sports. Yep, there's me.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Are you the one with your hand in the air?
Yeah.
Look at Anthony, everybody.
I'm waiting on this picture to load. There's a picture of that's me and my partner right there.
Woo! You were a big guy, Anthony.
Yep.
Still are. How much did you weigh in your wrestling days?
I wrestled at 330.
Okay.
I actually bulked up to wrestle. Here's one of me holding a guy named Jason Cage. I was just walking around the ring with him, showing my strength.
Jeez.
I used to do this move called a splash. These are some bad pictures because they were taken with one of those like throwaway cameras. That's how far back it was. There's me getting ready to squash somebody. I used to have a bunch of pictures up whenever MySpace was a thing, if that says anything.
I'm going to look on YouTube right now.
The original gimmick had this mask. This is before I became Tony Hansen. I was going to have that mask. That was just me messing around.
That dog? Is that one of your dogs?
Yeah, that's Hunter when he was a puppy.
Oh, Hunter, that looks like the mask from the S&M garage sale. Okay.
Because at the time I was getting ready to debut, I thought I had too much of a baby face to be a bad guy. So I was going to go under a mask so they wouldn't see my face.
Okay, what was your Tony, Hansen?
Sen, yeah. Sometimes if you search Tony Hansen NWA, it's easier to find me. There's me right after winning the NWA East Tag Team Championship.
Nice. You had a belt and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley ever asked you to wear it in the bedroom?
No, she wasn't impressed by it. She wanted me to quit so bad because of...
Look at you! Tony Hansen makes his official NWA East in-ring debut. Rookie versus rookie match from the NWA 2010.
There's one of me walking to the ring.
Oh, we're going to do a screen share, baby.
Here's one when we won the tag championship.
Hang on.
What match is this?
I don't know. You tell us. There you are.
Is this versus Travis Fame? This is actually a pretty cool match. Wait till you see the ending of this. The ending of this match is awesome. This is actually one of my good friends. We actually went through training together. He had kind of like an 80s hair metal gimmick. Hi, CCC.
This is Anthony Wrestling, guys.
Sufficient and Pick and asked how I go from wrestler to preacher. Honestly, at the time where I retired, I was like very just like down in the dumps, and I felt like my whole life had been stripped from me. And you know what I mean? I could barely walk. I was wearing this Ninja Turtle like back brace, and that's where the Lord found me. You know what I mean? He showed me I still had purpose for my life, and you know, he allowed me to be useful again. But yeah, that's 300 pounds of glory in spandex. But yeah, this is a local show in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. These type of shows, we would show up with the ring, and then we'd have to pull it out of a truck and then set it up.
Oh, really? You the wrestlers set up the ring?
The younger guys did, like the guys who were either trainees or just like fresh into debuting.
This is your opponent?
Yeah, he had like an 80s hair metal gimmick.
Poor guy.
He'd come out to like Nothing But a Good Time by Poison. But this guy with me over here, that was my manager. His name was BC Steele. He still manages people to this day. This was a fun match, though. It was so hot that day. It had to be close to 100 degrees in that place.
I want to see you body slam this guy.
Yeah, and it does sometimes hurt thinking back to those days, because even if you this is actually filmed by Ashley in the audience on one of those flip cameras. That's why the quality's terrible. I used to have her film my matches for me so I could watch them and learn how to be better.
See, now you can't tell me that didn't hurt that dude when you did that or that.
Yeah, I mean it definitely does hurt. Like you're trained how to fall and all that. Yeah, I was. If you would watch some of the DVDs, the commentators talk about how I was the fastest rising rookie in the NWA in years. They would talk about how I was the best big man within the tri-state, which was Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia. Because I did most of my wrestling there. I would travel all over the East Coast to wrestle. I think the furthest I went was Detroit, Michigan. There's a promotion out there called Big Time Wrestling. It's run by the original Sheik's family. Like Sabu's out there and like a whole bunch of people there.
Oh,
but
wow.
I debuted out there. My match was against a guy named see there, I just missed the splash. I debuted against a guy named Whip Dog Johnson, who went on to become like a VH1 reality star. I was in the main event, my first ever match, and he beat me in under a minute. Boom. There's
Oh my God. Now you can't tell me that doesn't hurt both of you.
Yeah, the move's called a Samoan drop.
Is this a long match?
No, it's only a few minutes. I think it's over in like 5 minutes. Yeah, this is
Anthony, you could have made it to the big time.
This is a good match to sample just because of the length of it. I used to do this a lot. I'd sit on their neck on the ropes. You probably can't tell, but like this front row right here, when I'd be wrestling local, my mom would be there. Ashley's Graham would be there. Like I'm distracting him so my manager can come over and cheat.
This is awesome. That's my baby Anthony right there. Look at my baby go. Go, baby, go.
Yeah, I wrestled all kinds of places from bingo halls to big arenas.
I'm getting like mom goggles here. You know what I'm saying?
This is one of the moves I kind of like created myself. Like a bear hug's a regular move, but I would turn it into a spine buster and fall on them. Where most people didn't do that.
That would hurt. Woo! Oh no! You let him up.
Yeah, the ending of this match is awesome though. Me and this guy had so many matches because we came up at the same time. There was this one match where we went to an area that had really low-hanging ceiling fans, and he went to dive on me, and he ended up getting caught up in the fan and like sliced his head open. This isn't that match though, thankfully. But yeah, there should only be a couple minutes left. This part right here would be like where you'd say fire up, how he just came back and he hit all those moves to finally get me down. The whole match he hadn't gotten me down yet. For some reason it jumped over to me.
Oh, so it's not watching the thing now?
No. Show him the ending of that though. The ending's super cool.
Did we miss it?
I don't know. Oh no, you. Oh wait.
I switched screens. I wanted to make sure people could see it.
Yeah, people can see it. I think they're commenting about it. I used to do this move too, where I tell everybody to quiet down, and then I'd slap their chest as hard as I can. And typically at the end of the match, they'd have like my entire hand printed on their chest.
How much did that pretend hurt?
Oh, that really hurts. Like that hurt. That's probably one of the most painful things in the ring. Because yeah, you're You're like literally like bruising them by doing it. It's like if you've ever been slapped in real life, it's just like a really hard slap. Yeah, the DVD quality of matches was typically a little bit better, but this was like primitive, like camcordering back in the day from Ashley in the crowd.
Who wins this match?
This is Travis Fame.
Right, but who wins?
Oh, I do. So I'm glad you picked this one. Okay, here comes the ending. One of my finishes was the choke slam, so I choke slammed him off the top rope.
Good night. What did he say to you in the locker room afterwards?
He was happy with the match. I mean, a lot of times, like, we don't go out there to make ourselves look good. We just go out there to put on a good match and make sure the fans go away happy. So he was happy. You know, I'm normally happy as long as I perform good, even in a loss. I'm making him put this necklace on me. This was his necklace, but like I used to always bully him and make him put on mine. So I was a bad guy here.
That is so funny. That was so cool. Okay, I got to go back to Hangout so I can stop. There we go. Oh my goodness, dude. Did everybody in the chat enjoy that?
Yeah, I still get excited whenever like I get to talk about wrestling. Ash would be like, "There you go, lighten up again."
Uh-huh. Kathy wants to know, how do you take it being hit by those folding metal chairs? Well, first of all, they're not really folding metal chairs. They are, but they're not the normal ones.
The ones we used were.
Were they really?
Mm-hmm. The same ones people are sitting on in that crowd were the same ones we were getting hit with.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Sucks. I mean, here's the way most guys get through it is your adrenaline is pumping so hard when you're in the ring. Like a lot of times, until like maybe an hour after the match, I wouldn't even feel the pain of the match. The next morning, trying to get out of bed is like impossible. Like I used to hate the next morning after a show because I would be like dead. I would feel like I was in like some kind of a bad car accident the next day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was rough.
I enjoyed watching that. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed watching that.
Good, I'm glad. That was why I did it back in the day. That people would be entertained and enjoy it.
All right. Let me find my picture. Aaron says that was awesome, Anthony.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, Denise.
CC says people say it isn't real, but I always say that the pain is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely. Love you too, Denise. I don't know if you got the email I sent you yesterday or not. I sent you an email about a Bible that I had online. Sent you some pictures of it.
Okay, so let me look for this. Go ahead and take it.
It's a telemarketer.
Oh.
Yeah. Anytime it's not a Pittsburgh number, I just send it to voicemail. Oh, that's cool, Kim. Yeah, I used to always have my nephews come to matches and stuff. I'd be able to, depending on what promotion it was, like that one right there, it was a small promotion, and I'd have people come in there all the time for free.
But you wrestled in bigger arenas too?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've wrestled all over the place. I've even wrestled in TV studios before.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh. Yep, I've been all over the place in a bunch of different formats. I've wrestled outdoor shows. Whenever
that would be fun.
Yeah, I've wrestled at churches. The weirdest thing that's ever happened to me in a match is this is before I was even following the Lord. Somebody we were at a church and we were doing a hardcore match, so fans could throw in weapons, and in the back we were all going through like the church looking for different weapons and stuff. This was like a banquet hall. Somebody ended up putting on a crown of thorns on my head and then hitting the thorns with a kendo stick. And that hurt pretty bad. That was like instant busting me open all over the place, bleeding into everything. Yeah.
What did the people from the church think about that?
I mean, we never heard anything as wrestlers. I don't know if the promoter ever did. I mean, I probably would have been like upset if somebody like went around and took like personal church belongings and used them in a match, but I don't know. They probably made some decent stuff. Or some decent money off of it, because it was more of like a benefit show to help them raise money.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I remember one show we did. We actually the promoter did get in some trouble because the main event just was crazy. It was a 6-man tornado tag team match where basically all 6 guys were fighting each other all at the same time, and it ended up breaking down, and we ended up using a lot of the tables that actually belonged to the facility, and we didn't know that it belonged to the facility, but we ended up like putting people through them.
Oh, no.
They were like really, really upset because the tables belonged to them. So I'm pretty sure the promoter had to end up paying them back out of, whatever money he made that evening.
Kathy Weezer says, I couldn't throw a Bible. I guess it would just depend.
Yeah, but the crazy stuff that happens in wrestling is just, especially on the independent scene.
Maybe it wasn't a Bible. Maybe it was a different book with a Bible cover. I'm finding more lately, the things that I'm selling, there are no comps on. There's no exact comps on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're just ironic things that I find to sell, and just things I like to pick up and are different. You know what I mean? And you don't find any comps for them.
Just had another sale there. Just since I went live with you, I've already had like 4 sales.
Well, I am good luck.
I know you are. I see that.
Cece says her husband wrestled with the kids when they were little, and they have their own wrestling names. They still laugh at that. And she even had T-shirts airbrushed with them. And her son was Baldy Bad Man, aka Slam Jam. Cece, forever you will be mother of Baldy Bad Man, aka Slam Jam. Baldy Bad Man. That was your son's name? Baldy Bad Man? Baldy Badman, aka Slam Jam. I'll tell you what, though, Anthony, I think the prime time of wrestling was Ricky the Boat Steam Dragon, Tito Santana, the Iron Sheik, Roddy Piper, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I grew up watching
Andre the Giant. I think all those guys were.
Absolutely. I was a little kid watching them amazed.
Yeah, those were the good old days.
Yeah.
Well, and like I said before, they actually did wrestling moves and they did aerobatics and everything back then, especially Tito Santana. And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, they did a lot of aerobatics and stuff. And Macho Man, he didn't do a whole lot of stuff, but he would fly off the ropes.
Yep.
He was big at jumping high, and falling hard. But no better showman than Hulk Hogan. And then there was Andre, who just walked around the ring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Andre was awesome.
I don't know if I would be in Darlene's chat or not, Joy. I would love to be in her chat, but I would wait for an invite. Your son has all those stupid wrestler dolls. I used to have those wrestler dolls. One daughter was Tiger Lily Lips.
No.
Oh no, I mean I would love to be in her chat, Joy. I wouldn't ask. I would just wait for her. I've been in her chat before. I would just, wait to be invited. Well, you know what, guys? I think it's time to get off here. Anthony and I have a little bit of business to do. And I'm so glad that you enjoyed watching his video. Yeah, Denise says my mom and dad used to take us to wrestling matches all the time. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is so cool. Well, thanks for joining us today, you guys. And if you haven't subscribed to Anthony yet, make sure that you subscribe to him.
That would be great, guys. I would really appreciate some extra subs, because when you guys come to the channel, we become friends, and I really enjoy it. Here's my latest video, guys. I just put out today. It's featuring a guy named Going Twice. His name's Mark. If you would, feel free to go ahead and check out my channel, and also check out his, and let him know that Pittsburgh and Hip Flippin' Mama sent you.
Yeah, and don't forget to go vote for Aaron Marcus.
Yes, please vote for Aaron. Aaron, we'll have to.
Skyway TV, what's up, honey?
Aaron, we'll have to set up a time for you to come back on and do like a little feature just for your voting. I do notice a lot of times whenever I put out the pre-release stuff, that does really well too. So maybe we can even do like a Hangout. I can screen report or record and then post too. So we'll figure something out. But I definitely want to make sure that we get you as many votes as you need to be able to win.
Yes, absolutely. We definitely want you to win. All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming and chatting with us, and for Debbie's auction that she did. Thank you for that. And I will see you guys later. I love you. Mwah! Mama loves you. And right now, I don't know why Mr. Haggard's not home. I want to know where Hip Flippin' Daddy is, because he's supposed to be home. Mwah! Love you guys.
See you guys.
Hang on, I got to go back to chats.